Okay, so now we're inside. This is another dish. What do you call this?
Panelle.
It's made from what? Garbanzo beans,
Yeah.
flour, and these are a nice breakfast treat. These are going to be fried. It's basically just boiling water and mixing in the garbanzo beans with some salt and then some parsley, whipping it up, making it nice and soft like a dough, spreading it onto a wax paper, letting it sit for about a half hour until it cools, cutting it into squares, and then we're going to fry it.
Ricky.
And it wouldn't be Christmas without some tangerines, clementines, and we got some pears and prickly pears. Probably not too popular, but they are really good. So now Mom is making something. What is this? Breadcrumbs?
Yeah.
Are you frying them?
Che fare quando si fa pasta grisata? No, non fa la pasta grisata. I think it's nothing.
What? Oh, you want to cook too?
Sure. No, I mean, somebody's going to clean it.
So what is this going to be for?
Sfincone.
Sfincone. Olive oil?
Yes. Olive oil.
And just regular breadcrumbs? You put salt, pepper in there, cheese, nothing?
No.
Just regular breadcrumbs and olive oil.
Yeah.
And you're going to toast them in the pan.
The taste. No, metti uno sfincone, non fare più per Sicilian.
More olive oil?
Yeah. Olive oil. Keep stirring.
Okay, how's the dough doing?
The dough raised.
It's raising?
Sì.
Oh yeah.
Questo si vede
That's after about 10 minutes. We want it to go probably about 15-20 minutes. Got to get it all aired out. These are chestnuts.
Yeah.
They haven't been baked yet. They've just been sliced on the top round part for baking later. And Mom is finishing up the breadcrumbs, adding a little bit of sugar,
Yeah.
as with any typical Sicilian dish.
Sfincone.
Sfincone. So you got flour, finely grated flour with mixing in some shortening, and just mixing the shortening with the flour so that it dissolves in there, melts. It was like it looked like a stick of cream cheese, but it's shortening, and we're mixing it into the flour. Meanwhile, we have over here we've got some more of the yeast rising for this Sfincone. Okay, and mix in the kneading the dough now. Okay, so after about a good 10 minutes of kneading the dough, I'm going to make 2 loaves. Now you're going to put this in a pan,
Yeah.
but you're going to make it rise on the counter or in the pan?
Pan.
Okay. So okay, so olive oil in the pan.
Yeah.
Bobby.
Okay, I don't understand what this is. This is the dough, you're slicing it into,
Sfincionetti.
and then you're going to fry these?
Yeah.
So, fried dough, basically.
Right. Sfincionetti. Okay, got it.
If you remember, this was about half full, this pot, and it's starting to rise. It's still not done yet. It's probably got half hour to rise. Now, if you remember, we did not knead this dough. We just put the flour in and mix it in the bowl. And while it was still a little bit wet, we put it in this bowl, and now it's risen almost. Okay, what we did here is cinnamon, but it's not the ground cinnamon. We actually took cinnamon sticks, and we are making now the sugar cinnamon topping for the Sfinci. Cinnamon sticks ground up, much, much better smelling than just ground cinnamon that has been sitting around for a few months, years.
See the smell?
Smells like nutmeg too. Is it all cinnamon only?
I think it's enough. Maybe need a little more.
I love cinnamon. I would.
Succo note.
Okay, the dough has risen.
$1,
I got the garage door open, and we are frying them. And when they're done, they look like this. And then we're going to sprinkle the sugar
Yeah.
mix on there,
Yeah,
roll them around.
what you done?
This is the panelle that we tried earlier. Not to be confused with Sfinci, but it's the garbanzo bean breakfast. Okay.
Bruciate.
So once they're golden brown,
Yeah, that's good.
just like that, you put brown, little cinnamon, sugar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eat it, Michelle.
I already had some. I just ate some.
Go ahead, eat them all.
I already.
Okay, so we're filling it up. You still got a lot of dough there, and it's still rising. You can still see the dough is rising. It never stops rising, so
Tengo su queso ink, I don't know if it's ink. Adesso è bello bello. Perché già comprare le pulite.
okay, we're gonna check on the dough for this Sfincone, and it is rising very nicely. And cover it just to keep it warm so it rises better. Got the other pans here with the dough rising. This is Deborah. Deb, look at the camera. Say hi.
Hi.
And right in front of her is the fruit that nobody seems to be eating. So, what do you think?
Just had some. I had a tangerine.
It could be in a relationship.
Okay, now this is the panelle, Sicilian panelle. Garbanzo beans, flour. These are great for breakfast. And we're frying them. And they look great. We're going to save these for tomorrow morning for breakfast. Okay, so these are finished Sfinci and the panelle Siciliani.
Sono assai due, sono assai.
Passai, cazzo mai shot.
No, ne voglio una cassetta.
That way, I'm frying, deep frying works better.
He said a little bit.
Okay, and now we can get to the serious stuff.
That's I drank the whole. Okay, that's
Yeah.
Now, one thing we didn't show that we made earlier is the almond and the sesame seed cookies. These are really good. We had these this morning. Okay, this is another type of, this is just fried dough. We're going to make what's called Sfinconelli. These are just big little slabs of dough fried, and you can do a variety of things with them. You can put anchovies, you can put olive oil and cheese. A little bit different than Sfincone, which you bake. These you fry.
I had some.
Okay, so this is the shrimp
Yeah,
Okay, just a sec.
cocktail for appetizers. And
See?
It's cheese.
go ahead, Tom.
Trying to get in there. Can't get a shrimpy.
Okay, sit down. Eat.
Okay, so we got some of the stuff going here just for appetizers.
Mom, you got napkin?
We got the shrimp and the panelle,
Take a spoon.
and of course the.
You don't want to put una cucchiara around the.
Okay, we got the chestnuts now. Have been roasted, baked.
Michael,
But were they roasted on an open fire?
you don't believe it.
Not quite, just an open up and
Well, then I'm not touching those.
They buy our house and we have a place like that.
Yeah.
Very place.
Okay, what do we have here, Pop?
Cookie, cucidati.
What are cucidati?
That's is Sicilian.
These are the fig-filled pastries.
Yes.
They look great. Same kind of dough, or? So what does the filling have in it? It's
Fig,
Fig, orange rind,
orange, rind,
candied fruit,
candy fruit, and
unsweetened chocolate.
and what do you put on top? It looks like there's some kind of a.
that's the powdered sugar.
And you make this kind of a powdered sugar
Yeah.
mix, icing.
Yeah.
And this is a very important job. Putting this
And the sprinkles on. All right. Smell great. Okay, here's one thing that we did. Remember the artichokes hearts? Now they've been baked with breading. Okay, it's been about 6 hours of cooking. Now what are you making?
Make a fruit basket.
Okay.
Watermelon.